Ponder this, if you will. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? This is our giant beach ball thrown in a crowd. I mean, legit. Fuck yeah, I love that for us. For y'all. It's us. It's me, too. Today stunk on ice, and now I need you to entertain me. No pressure. All right. Well, first of all, I found out today that you can just buy. So we went to H Mart, which is like an Asian supermarket. Summon joke. Unfortunately, it's a 9th level spell, and I am out of slots. Or at least it feels like it is based on a lot of modern day comedians. Oh, what was I even saying? Oh, so I went to H Mart today, Asian grocery store. Fucking dope, absolutely dope. I haven't been to H Mart in a while. Dad joke is a cantrip. Dad joke is a cantrip. That's absolutely true, but it's only as a reaction. Sometimes a reaction. Boom. Same wavelength. Summon joke, you say? No, well, I didn't even see. Nobody said. Nobody there didn't notify me of Godzilla-ing. It just made the sound. Is that a change? Is something wrong in the Matrix? Either way, hi Claire. Speaking of jokes, that feels mean. Claire is magic. Friendship is Claire, and Claire is magic. What am I doing? I'm closing that. I'm painting miniatures. Tonight, Mobies. If you pull that twine, do all your paints unravel? Twine? Twine? What twine? Oh, this one over here? Well? No, it would seem. I didn't even know that was there until somebody said something. Good job. I couldn't time your skepticism better if I tried. Damn. I'm looking forward to getting those Charizard line minis for the Mrs. and I. Charizard line? I know not of what you speak, Mew, but I would love to know of what you speak. Or alternatively, you've told me and I've forgotten because that's how my brain works. That's what opens the trapdoor. Sadly, they're in the basement, so it just reveals concrete. No, I mean, our trapdoor is... It's not here. It's somewhere else. This was... Why did I... Let's paint models, y'all. Zombies. 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 Zombie. I have no idea where I left off. I don't know what I was doing. So we're just gonna wing it. We're gonna pretend that I remember what I was doing. I think we're gonna throw a random wash on the black cloth. Because why not? Can't hurt. Well, I guess it could, but hopefully won't hurt. So our monk in my Sunday game punched a dinosaur in the face. Well, if that ain't just the coolest shit, I'd have to call you a liar.
Shut up and take my money.
Clara Twitch Project cheered 10 zombies. More like zombies/zombies nuts.
I mean, okay. Gods made dirt, and the deep magic it was decreed that dirt could not hurt. Ain't no dirt be hurtin'. Ain't no what? Oh no, it's leather. Okay, cool, good. No, I didn't fuck up. I thought I missed painting an entire man's boots, but I forgot that I hadn't done leather yet. So we're better now. Red leather, yellow leather. Claire, did you send me the Doug getting hit with the Milo joke? Or did I just see that independently? If the dirt don't hurt, then you ain't turned. Check your DMs. Uh-oh. Oh, I see them. I see DMs. Well, I don't remember either, which is why I asked. Point is, the my load. No, it was in the Skyrim, but Twitch chat can spawn things. It was in that video, so never mind. You did send me Doug getting the whatever that award is. I don't know what LOTO means. But I'm glad he got an award. I don't know what it was for, but I'm glad he got it. I'm sure he deserved it. Checking DMs. Oh my god, I didn't even say the thing. I just went straight past it.
A
Yeah.
few moments later.
So, fucking, oh, yo, those are some cool ass Charmandalians. Like, super realistic version. I like that. Nice.
Sir, are you classified as human?
Oh, we're okay. Cool. We're doing that.
I'm a meat popsicle.
So H Mart. There was lots of good stuff at H Mart. We got mushrooms that aren't just Baby Bella mushrooms. I got a tub of gochujang that, no shit, is bigger than this. I'm so excited about it. Yo, One Inch Heroes, how you doing tonight, my guy? Everything Everywhere All at Once managed to get the hardest working man in film an Oscar. I didn't watch the Oscars because I don't respect the Oscars, and also I don't know when they're on. Hell yeah. H Mart's dope. H Mart's always a good time. Got a Korean hot dog. I got some Chinese sausages that I want to eat. But like, so many weird desserts that I'm excited to test. We got a whole ass, like an entire octopus tentacle. I'm really excited to eat. Accidentally printed 2 right wings. Well, I want a refund, Drew. I will not stand for this. I can't believe this lack of professionalism. Dragon is now a political allegory. 3-wing piece dragon. I mean, dragons were already political allegories. You know, Fafnir and Maug, and God, this is I hate saying that. Smog. I do now have a gnarly terrain piece or a demon prince wing. I'm certain I can find a use for it. I can also just make a super weeaboo Chaos Knight that has 1 wing. Smog is an actor in motion capture gear. Hey Hui Quan. Oh my god. Hey Hui Hui. Oh my god. I don't know how to pronounce this. I feel bad about it. Who was short round data and then a film production guy for decades before returning to acting. He got Best Supporting Actor for Waymond. I haven't seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, but I'm glad that does explain why I've been seeing him everywhere in the last, like, 18 hours. Yeah. I don't... Is One Winged Angel the Final Fantasy music? Because I didn't play that one. I should really stop making like Final Fantasy jokes because I don't know Final Fantasy. Oh, for Sephiroth? Oh, okay. Hey, I have a question for everybody, and this is meant to be at least a little bit inflammatory. Is Sephiroth actually cool? As someone who hasn't played Final Fantasy VII, is Sephiroth actually cool? Is he actually a cool villain? Or is he just a fucking twink with a big sword? No. I don't care if he's a dick. I just mean, is he actually a cool character? Like, I feel like he wins some kind of award for, like, I don't know, least cool guy. What am I doing now? Oh, like Greg, baby. What is Gact? But he's not the worst. There's Genesis. Minor spoiler, but you chase people around you think are Sephiroth for half the game, and they are in fact not Sephiroth. He's the platonic ideal of the emo middle schooler villain archetype who kind of also sort of Typhon? Who's Typhon? The only cool Final Fantasy character is Mog the Moogle. I don't know who that is either. Who's Typhon? What is a Typhon? I'm so glad that my, like from Greek myth? Oh. I didn't foresee that. Huh. I'm glad that my intentionally inflammatory question got people having opinions. Apparently I need to just be a pain in the butt more often. Child of Gaia killing shit because Mama's mad. Mama has a right to be made. I think the cat's gonna be gray. I like this idea. I'd rather play a TTRPG set in Final Fantasy VII and do my own thing than call Sephiroth cool. Damn. I mean, I would also rather play a TTRPG than play Final Fantasy VII or call Sephiroth cool, so, like, I'm with you, but I also haven't experienced it, so I don't know. I don't have much of a reason. Well, yeah, I know you speak from experience because we've talked about... I think everybody in chat has played more Final Fantasy VII than I have. Is that zombie getting ratatouille'd? Well, it's a cat. It's catatouille'd. She's the crazy cat lady, but she's a zombie. So she's got a cat on her back, and she also has a cat poking out from under the dress, but I haven't painted that yet. So yeah, catatouille'd. Which, TM, just in case.
Shut up and take my money.
Clara Twitch Project Cheered 10. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? With an expanded free trial which you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 for free with no restrictions on playtime.
Oh, I was beginning to think I might make it through 2023 without hearing the Final Fantasy copy pasta. What a fool I was. My life has been enriched since learning you can verb Ratatouille. Well, I mean, you also just verbed verb, which is its own sort of thing. I feel like I already painted the things light gray. Yep, I did. I've already done this. I'm repeating the crimes that I've already committed. Alright, good to know. Looks like it's time to then use it to highlight. Bees! Bill Watterson taught me that verbing you know? That's what Bill Watterson taught me. Which is weird for him to teach me that, especially through Calvin and Hobbes, but like that's where we are in the world now, you know? It's a dark timeline. Verbing weirds the language, and I'm all for that. Sephiroth is only made better by the inclusion of more bees. I believe it. I don't have any proof of this claim, but I feel it in my heart, and I love it, therefore.
Shut up and take my money.
Clara Twitch Project Cheered 10. Sound word can be any part of speech so long as your audience grokks the talk. A cob includes the grammar cop on your head. Chat.
A cop includes the grammar cop? Oh. A cab includes the grammar cop on your head, chat. Got it. A cop includes the grammar cop. But doesn't include Paw Patrol. Not Paw Patrol about the pets, but Paw Patrol about the guys who look out for Paul and make sure that he never has a bad day. Are you a beverage goblin? How are we defining beverage goblin? Because that's the answer to my question. The answer to that question is me asking what a beverage goblin is. Feels anticlimactic, but that's how the world be sometimes. It includes Paul Blart at a minimum. Paul Blart's a beverage goblin? Oh no, Paul Blart's a cop. Oh boy. In case you can't tell, I'm not done with the phlegminess. It's just moved downstream. Surely the Paw Patrol... What's up, Junebug? Surely the Paw Patrol is an international paramilitary group that just decants clones of Paul Blart Mall Cop as semi-disposable assassins. What makes a clone of Paul Blart Mall Cop not fully disposable? That's the first issue I take with this conspiracy theory.
Mommy doesn't get drunk.
I just started. Okay, a beverage goblin needs at least 3 drinks, 1 for hydration, 1 for energy, and 1 for fun. I'm in a good spot to pause. I'm in the middle of painting. What do you... Oh, when I'm in a good spot to pause. Okay, sorry. I misread that very badly. Squatch is cozy in your lap. That's fair. I'll finish the highlights on this zombie's cloak, and then I'll get up and get a drink. I have no idea what I'm getting. I would not classify, by that definition, I would not classify myself as a beverage goblin. Because I really just like, I just drink coffee all day long. And then periodically just chug a bottle of water and then fill it back up. And then drink more coffee. The sleepiest. I just really like coffee. I have a... Before I knew that I had ADHD, I never realized that I was self-medicating by just constantly making sure I had more stimulants than God. And now that I know I have ADHD and that's what I've been doing, it makes a lot more sense, but I also have a crippling caffeine addiction. I'm like a 2 pots a day. I'm back up to 2 pots a day, sometimes more. There was a hot moment of my life where I got down to like under 1 pot a day, and that was just stellar. But that's long gone. I used to have a soda addiction. Now I'm not interested. I basically stopped drinking soda altogether the minute I realized that I could just drink beer. And then I stopped drinking beer, more or less. Well, I haven't stopped drinking beer. Oh, and Euros, I know you like seltzer. You fucking monster. I love you, but you're a monster for liking seltzer. Seltzer's the worst drink there is. Beer makes you sad? That's fair. Beer makes me happy, but it also triggers gout. So I try not to drink too much beer. As compared to earlier parts of my life where I just went, oh, okay, I'll just drink beer. I'll drink beer until I don't feel like drinking beer. Which I miss. But also, I don't like having gout, so I'll do the trade. Also, for the record, please understand, if I ever call you a monster, I do mean it kiddingly, unless you're Ronald Reagan, in which case I just mean you're a fucking monster, you piece of shit. And I'm glad you're dead, Ronald. Ronald. I like to have fun. I also drink plain seltzer, so yes, I am. I know. What's rude? Hating Ronald Reagan? Or drinking seltzer, because that is rude. You bribe Bennett, they'll drink that Sunny D vodka seltzer on stream. I will. If it's in Maryland, I will fucking hunt that shit down and make it happen. I genuinely want to try it. It's a new product. I don't know if it's not meaning it when you call me a monster. Well, Claire, you're, as often is the case, you are the exception that makes the rule. And I have never said a joking thing to you in my life. All of the hate that I give you is absolutely sincere, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Painting that butt. I like this guy. He's got a nice. He's got a chunky butt. Like, damn. He's a thick boy. If he wasn't, dead, there'd be something to it. And I might actually have a version of him that is alive, because all of these zombies are zombie versions of like townsfolk that Heresylab made or makes. And I know I have a couple of those townsfolk just like sitting around waiting to be painted, but I did the zombies first. Because I generally have more use for zombie than I do for townsfolk. It's real, it's a cosmic sin, but it's real. Hey, you know what I didn't do was, like, go get my wife a drink. Whoopsie doodle. I'll be right back. I have to go get wifey a drink. I forgot to do it. Is there anything else I'm forgetting to do? Probably. I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
I know I'm very sleepy as well. To get back to that beverage goblin thing, what I'm saying was, no, I really only drink one drink at a time, but I always have a drink, more or less. Like today, for instance, when we went to H Mart, I filled up a travel mug with coffee, had some of it on the way to H Mart, left it in the car. We went to H Mart, then we went to treated ourselves to a lunch at a diner because we haven't done that in literally years, thanks to COVID. Had some sublimely average diner food that just missed the experience of being in a diner, you know? And then chugged several cups of coffee at the diner and then got back in the car and immediately started drinking out of my travel mug again. Because I just love coffee. And there you go. Why are you doing this to me? Same but seltzer. I can respect that we're just on different wavelengths when it comes to beverages, and that's fine. I feel like Oneros' bones fizz during quiet moments. That sounds like an awful experience. No, that's your blood. I was once gifted a shirt that said there's too much blood in my caffeine system, and that's how I feel about it still. Wish I could find that shirt again. There's so many people addicted to caffeine. I mean, it's like it's a nice, good, comfortable stimulant. Like I've never wanted really to spend time with stimulants. But caffeine is just the one for me. I get sick when I have too much caffeine. I mean, I do too. Everybody gets sick when they have too much. It's just a question of how much is too much, you know? We're a very pro caffeine family. I mean, we're in favor of a lot of things that realistically we probably shouldn't be in favor of. Like, for instance, nope, that's the only thing. That's the only bad thing that we're in. That's all you can have? Oofa doofa. I would probably lose my shit if I could only drink that much caffeine. And of course, by pro caffeine, what Junebug means is that we're really good at caffeine. So you make up for it with cocaine. I don't know. Coke's never been appealing. I haven't, granted, haven't done it, but haven't ever wanted to. Because I'd rather just chill the fuck out than not. I would be a very different person without coffee. I would be miserable. What kind of person? I would be very sad. I would be significantly grouchier. And like, if I had it's like you're not even a rock and roll clown. I'm not a rock and roll clown. I am not Doxter Rocco. Wow. I am not Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown. That's not me. You get used to it. I'm naturally very energetic and wake up cheerfully even if I've only had 2 hours. Well, okay, so once upon a time, I just assumed that I was really, really grumpy in the mornings because that was just who I was as a person. And it's true. Don't get me wrong. Don't let anybody tell you differently. I am. But I also have sleep apnea and didn't get that diagnosed until I was an adult. And like getting a CPAP and using a CPAP regularly was revolutionary. Still is revolutionary. CPAP is like one of my desert island items, and I wouldn't even be able to use it because you have to plug it in. So if I had to do no coffee, but I could have my CPAP, I would just be like, I think I would just be grumpy. But if I had to do no coffee and no CPAP, I would be genuinely non-functional. I would probably just be like real sad and angry all the time. Which, I mean, it's still pretty much me, but at least I can be funny about it when I have caffeine and the right amount of sleep. But it's alright. I know that's my weakness. I have no other weaknesses. So I gotta have one, right? Like, there's gotta be one way in which I'm imperfect. Speaking of coffee, I was sent a cup of Dunkin' Donuts from my Russian boss in France today. Well, that's... Oh, why is your Russian boss in France? Is your Russian boss normally in France? And also, how the hell did he pull that off? Shout out to the Holy Fire Mom, BT Dubs. Love that lady. Finally back to the time of year, which is the majority, where my entire drive home is in daylight, which I like, but I still kind of don't know what to do with myself. Why you do things you do in the daylight, like praise the sun and eat it. 4 times a year, everyone goes to a chateau in France for 3 weeks. Otherwise, they're all online. Well, why didn't you get to go to the chateau? Why didn't they pay for your chateau ways? Nap times. See ya, but first, snacks. Hey, enjoy your nap and enjoy your snakes. Enjoy your snake nap. You feasted, you've had your once-in-a-month meal, and now you are going to sleep it off in suspended animation. So, hey, speaking of things that do suspended animation, I found out recently that spiders can go 40 hours without breathing. They ask me to, but I have too many obligations. I think that's a fair answer, even if I don't like it. Yeah, so spiders can go a whole 40 hours without breathing. Because they can just, like, they can literally put themselves into suspended animation. 40 hours. You know what's wilder? You know what goes longer than a spider? By a tremendous factor? Scorpions. Scorpions can hold their breath for 6 days. 6 days. A scorpion can hold its breath. My friend who's a flight attendant, and when she winds up in France, she mules a whole shit ton of good French butter back for her friends. I didn't know French butter was, this, famous. That was not good. How dare you haven't even mentioned scorpions in your presence? Maybe I did it specifically because you're here. You think about that? Family changes the allegory of the scorpion and the toad. I mean, nah, it doesn't. Because there do exist some family members who will just kill you given the opportunity. Because family members are people too. Which is an interesting sentence. French butter is real good. It's actually fattier and worse for you. Well, good. It's also the best if you want to make croissants, because the French know how to party. Croissant. Croissant. They're saying butter isn't bad for you? Oh, well, that's cool. I don't live my life worried about what is going to kill me. Well, no, that's not fair. I do. But I don't worry about the food that's going to kill me. Because I'd rather enjoy myself. I'd rather die young and happy than old and sad. Just to get real grim real quick. You worry about bears more than you worry more about bears than butter. I do worry more about bears than butter. I advocate on behalf of bears. It's margarine that's bad for you now? Well, I don't even actually know what margarine is. I just know that it was all we ate growing up. Because it was better for you than butter. Quotation marks around that concept. Cocaine bears? No. No cocaine bears. Cocaine bears are off the menu. I bet they would taste really bad. How do you think that... Yep. Get ready with the cannibal counter, everybody. How do you think that different drugs or alcohol make a person taste after they've ingested it? Margarine has less fat, but it's plant-based. It's non-dairy. I didn't know margarine was non-dairy. I always assumed it was just like skimmed butter or something. That's what we used when we had meat meals when we kept kosher? Oh. Okay, but what about the thing that I said about the cannibalism? Because that's what really intrigues me right now. Let's talk about that. So if you're kosher or vegan, margarine has trans fat, which is bad. What about cannibalism? Did y'all not hear me? Okay, so what do you think? I think it's just cannibal. Maybe I don't have a counter. But what do you think that different drugs make people taste like? Like, not like you take the drug and then you eat people and they taste different, but like, If you ate a person who did like a lot of like speed versus a person who did a lot of pot, how do you think that that would affect the flavor experience or even just the texture experience? Trans fat isn't necessarily good or bad, but everything in moderation. I'm a trans fat and I'm a delight. I was quietly sitting here trying to figure out how to make that kind of a joke. You have shoes on? I can't tell, which means nobody else can either. Claire is delightful. Even if Faye was sent from hell to kill me, Claire is delightful. Those photos are ridiculously cute, I must say. Moo! I know that means hit me up, but I like the idea that it's moo. I don't know what these items are. What do you have hanging from your apron? Your apron. I recognize some of it is your guts. But, like, what's the other stuff? Apron. Apron maman. Oh. God, I hate that I can't laugh without gurgling. Ugh. Zombie literally has guts for garters. Womp womp. I guess those are leather straps. Let's go. Well, speaking of caffeine, I am like ready for bed. What did everybody get up to over the weekend? I haven't talked to most of you ever, but I've used text to interact with quite a few of you, quite a lot. But what'd y'all do? What did you get up to? Tell me how your times have been and how they could be better or worse. Only once this has been done will you face the trials. Ugh. Just red. There's just a red. Okay. You know, sometimes you just have red. And that's okay. What is the next thing I'm doing? Okay, I do the first layer on the leathers. Clothily, lothily is done, fully done fully. I guess woods? Metals? Oh, that cat. I gotta do that cat. Yo! Oh, freely. Oh, thank you, firstly. Secondly, hello. It's wonderful to have you. What is this a foot? It is a foot. Okay, cool. Good, great. I'm glad I didn't paint that earlier when I was painting all the rest of her skin tones. That would have made sense. That would have been helpful. Right. I just figured out what I was doing next. Oh my god. Wood. That's the one. It's wood. Wood. Painting everybody's wood stuff. These zombies got so much wood. They're like lumberjacks. Or other people that have wood. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? It's actually how I started to stream tonight. So we're on a theme. We're on a theme. At least I'm pretty sure I said that. If I didn't say it out loud, I thought it. I thought it really hard. But that was an hour ago. I can't remember. Expecting me to remember what happened an hour ago is kind of ridiculous. Frankly, I'm kind of offended. But I hope you're doing well this evening. I'm doing well. I had a nice productive day. Went to H Mart, local Asian grocery store. Just got a bunch of delicious food. Made some nice oyster mushrooms for dinner. Further cementing my absolute love of mushrooms in every way, shape, and form. Oh, is that a belt? No? Oh, no, I didn't mess up. Alright, cool. That's dope. I love that. I love not messing up. What a time to be alive. Did I get that guy's head part? I don't know. We're gonna find out, though. I did not. I forgot to do. Alright. Oh, actually, I need to do that for real. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, thank you for bearing with me. Eating a dinner of honey mustard chicken topped with Monterey cheese and crispy onions, side of green beans and garlic bread. That sounds absolutely delicious, quite frankly. I want it. Can you send some this direction? Even the honey mustard was homemade. I can't paint with this end of the brush. Let me try that again. Mustard was store-bought. Oh. Look, if you're not milling your own mustard, I think it's called milling. Grinding? Manufacturing. Growing it from the seed to the sauce. Is mustard a sauce? Either way. You're missing out if you don't participate in every facet of mustard creation. Condiment? Well, what is a sauce? Am I gonna have to Google what a sauce is? Because what makes a condiment not a sauce? Or what makes a sauce not a condiment? When does a sauce stop being a condiment and start being something more? Mustard is just straight up magic if you need to emulsify something. What the fuck, dude? Look, I don't know. I wish I could explain anything about the way my brain works. Some sauces are condiments, but not all condiments are sauces. I have no idea. Well, yeah, it's like all squares are rectangles, but not every rectangle is a square. Like, I don't know. Brain make question happen. And question not go away sometimes. Question eat away. Reduce sanity. Meaningfully. I don't think I've ever intentionally emulsified anything, but I feel like I've probably emulsified and not known that that's what I was doing. Brain go bye-bye. I just spent too much time pondering today. I've run out of brain juice. No more pondering. Emulsifying is making water and oil friendly with each other. Oh, then yeah, I've done that like 100 times. I don't know why I picked that number, but it's a lot. Probably more than that. Now kiss. Mwah. I now pronounce you water and oil. Oh, okay, so I just remembered that movie, I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, and got mad about it. So, y'all have to suffer as well. Fucking Adam Sandler and Paul Blart Mall Cop. Just awful. What is Paul Blart Mall Cop's real name? What does his birth certificate say? Is it just Mall Cop, comma Paul Blart? By which I mean, what is the actor's name? Is that Kevin James? I don't mean what is Paul Blart Mall Cop actually called, because we all know his name is Paul Blart Mall Cop. Okay, here's what I'm looking up. I'm gonna look up what a sauce is and what Paul Mall Cop's name is. It is Kevin James. God, I'm good at life. Never have I ever been just so good at things. And then, okay, sauce definition. Thick liquid served with food, usually savory, to add moistness and flavor. Okay, so then what's a condiment? Definition. A substance such as salt or ketchup that is used to add flavor. Okay, there you go. McElroy Bros would know. Yeah, they would, because they've got the thing. The what's it called? The worst. Till death do us blow. Bad. Till death do us blart. Eventually the words are going to come out. Thick liquid, or thickwid, if you will. Like thick water. Or daughter. No, don't like that. Thickwid.
Shut up and take my money.
Clara Twitch Project cheered 10. I fucking won't.
You know, from now on, it's not sauce, it's thickwid. That's just how it goes. I'm gonna make a sauce brand called Thickwid. And they only make thick liquids. Honestly, this sounds like a thing that already exists. This feels like the same marketing genius behind Go-Gurt. Did I? I'm not worried about it. I'll survive. Ouch. Always picking the sharp minis. Never picking the soft curved
Shut up and take my
ones.
money.
Clippert cheered 10. Balmer Bennett's spicy thickeners.
I am so impressed that it knew how to say that word. Because I was expecting, like, Thiquanes. Balmer Bennett Spicy Thickeners. I mean, at that point, it's basically just like tiger sauce. It does so poorly with so many easy ones. For real, though. Cats, right? Cats? Cats? Gear? Thickenase. Thickwony eyes. I feel like Thickenase is like a half step away from an Elven name. I will admit, one of my favorite things about text-to-speech is seeing the way people will intentionally misspell words to get them to sound the way that they're actually spoken. Like, that always tickles me. Like, that's how fucked of a language that English is, that we can't program a robot to just speak English. We have to trick the robot into speaking English. Damon Wayans. So what I found out recently that there was supposed to be a third Tim Burton Batman movie, and it was gonna have Marlon Wayans as Robin. Which, what? That is such a pick. Now, do I think Marlon Wayans would be fantastic as Robin? Fuck yeah, I do. But I want to know how did someone arrive at that point? Fettuccine thick Fredo. I feel like fettuccine thick Fredo. Now we're talking. Fettuccine thick Fredo. If I ever have to pretend to be Italian, I'm gonna have that be my name and get immediately murdered. Ezio Auditore. Fettuccine Alfredo. Thick Fredo. Fredo. Frederick. New D&D character? Oh, hell yeah. What color am I looking for? I'm getting so distracted. Light brown. It's already on my palette. Okay, we're back. We're good. We've recovered. Oh man, so I finally got to play Merc board for the. Oh my god.
Clippert cheered 10. Ciao, Francesco Rinaldi.
Well, it said those words. It said those good. I got to play Merc board for the first time over the weekend, and man, that was great. I had a blast merking that board. Speaking of D&D characters, it must have Italian ancestry. Oh, its programmer was Italian. Yeah. Or no, its programmer's dad was Italian. Or maybe just because it's the British voice, it knows how to say European words. But if I had picked the American accent, it would know how to say American words. Gooder, more goodly, in a better way. My brain just went Goombot, and I felt awful. You should feel awful. It's bad. Or you should just be really excited that it's bad. Congratulations, it's a travesty. Now that should be a fucking greeting card. Oh my god. If I could give that to someone for like the birth of their child. Oh. Start a line of just purely offensive greeting cards. Instead of happy birthday, it's just like, I'm glad you're closer to old age and infirmity. Like, I'm glad you're not my problem anymore. It's a Mario bot. I'm a Chris Pratt. I make the Mario voice. Yahoo! I really hope that I don't remember what his Mario voice is in the trailers, but I really hope it's not just Chris Pratt talking like Chris Pratt. I prefer ominous optimism. Things will get better. There is no alternative. Ominous optimism over what? over Chris Pratt? Because sure, yeah. My main takeaway is that Jack Black's Bowser fucks. Yes. And well, every Bowser fucks. It's a rule. Bowser has to fuck. It's in the contract. Threatening cards? Oh. Right. Now, ominous optimism is just like a little too culty. Daddy Bowser, hell yeah. He's thick. Talk about talk about thick Fredo fettuccine, or no, fettuccine thick Fredo. Like that's our boy. He's got a kid. He qualifies as a DILF. Doesn't he have like 8? He has like many multiple children. The Goombets, the Goomba Loombas. No, it's the Koopettes, Koopalings. I would have gotten with Bowser before. I ship Peach and Bowser hard. I also ship Peach and Bowser hard. Shout out to Riz Draws for always doing the best Peach and Bowser art. However, do not Google that name if you need to be safe for work. I think it's worth creating a new Twitter for you just so you can follow horny artists again. Like, the rest of it, take it or leave it. But Twin Goddess made a mini based off of a Riz Draws piece. Oh, well, that's fucking dope. I did not know that. Is it the Bowsette? Wow, stuttering too. Is it their Bowsette one? Because that mini's great. Like, definitely on the list. The nipple armor one. You'd think that I would immediately know based on those 2 words. But I don't somehow. I have to look through Twin Goddess minis again. Giving you a hefty head start at rebuilding your horny artist follow bank. Yeah. Well, Clip knows what the people want. And the people want werewolves. Wearing each other out. Rocket Power. Why did I just remember Rocket Power exists right now? I don't fucking know. But I did just remember it exists. That's what I'm doing. Discord isn't working on your phone. Really, don't stress. Let someone else stress. Why did I get this out? Oh, wood. But I want to share horny mini. Hey, that's fair. That is... That's a strong argument. feel like I need to like bite the bullet and paint a horny mini, but I can't really do it on stream for obvious reasons. Although, fuck, was it Zambies was working on one of the creature caster models that has nips sculpted onto it, so she covered them with googly eyes and a little bit of blue tack. Funny as shit. Pretty sure that was Zambies, because I think that's her Resin Beast entry. Also, like, wow, Adepticon is next week? Time happens, I guess. And it happens fast. Stream on the Discord? Oh, that makes perfect fucking sense. Yeah. It would be de facto follower only stream. Oh, thank you for putting points towards the blind paint stream, by the way. We are over 50%. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Wait. No, the wood that you don't have. There you go. That would be the way to do it. I just wouldn't have sound alerts, which would be sad. Why is my camera living this way? You know what? I bet I can. Does that not? Nope. Okay, it doesn't. I was wrong. We're just gonna make the camera be everywhere now and see. Nope. Okay. Yeah. All right. I did that. That's been done. Oh my God, Ratsky's here. Ratsky, thank you for those points. I love that Clip's put 100,000, over 100,000 points in just on his own. Of the 240,000 points, Clip has done over half of that just himself. Clip, I can't believe you watch that much of my stream. Do not perceive. So I can't believe that Claire and Clip just put that many points down for the blind paint stream. That's wild. I can use that color, right? Yeah, I can. We do. He's just been saving up points, apparently. He's got more points than God. Oh, no, sorry. I'm not supposed to perceive. Where's my bones? Please, give me some bones. There we go. You may perceive for this question. I genuinely don't know. I think he's just got more points. So, I give 2K every stream. Yeah, he's given 2K 50 times. Yeah, he gives 2K every single stream. Oh, I'm so glad that that's set so that other people can use it. I was about to be like, no, wait, freely, that's not going to work. But then the command does work. Malort bottle's getting dusty. It is. It's even a fresh Malort bottle. The only thing it's been used for is the Malort Goatstag goddess, or whatever the hell it was called. And honestly, I'm fine with that. The concoction, yeah. I'm comfortable with that being the extent of it. We're on the Discord. Should I post the mini link? You can toss it in, if you put it in Holy Fire streams, that would be, I think, ideal. Because that's where we are and what we're doing. Thank you kindly. So many whip sound effects in this track. How have I never noticed that before? She's like fucking Indiana Jones out here. I'm ready to not have phlegm in my body so I can actually laugh. Does anybody want to buy some phlegm? Creamer phlegm's got to be going for premium, right? I'm on the wrong website. Well, no, doesn't Spagos and Drakthor, the one who sold the bathwater, Spagos and Drakthor, you know, famous e-girl, Spagos and Drakthor. What is the real name of this person I'm trying to think of? Spagos and Drakthor. Didn't she tweet? I bet Peter Thiel would buy your phlegm for assuredly innocent purposes. I mean, honestly, if he's willing to pay, I'm okay with it. Belle Delphine, that's her fucking name. Not Spagos and Drakthor. No one's name is Spagos and Drakthor. Speaking of D&D names. Principal Pointless Armor Elf. Oh, for sure! Okay. That's dope. I know that picture just immediately off the top of my head. Huh. Calling the father? Whose dad are you calling? Which dad? What should you call the son as well? The Holy Ghost? Are we Catholic now? Have we become Catholicism? Adam, if you're lurking in chat, I saw that picture that you mentioned yesterday. I know this is the worst way for me to express that to you because I don't even know if you're here. You're probably taking care of your child. Not again. I denounced the Pope already. I mean, you could, but this gives you the opportunity to continue denouncing the Pope. Like, once you pop, the fun don't stop. Once you pope, the fun don't stop. Denounce that pope as many times as you humanly can. Oh, you painted one? Ah, I didn't even see that. Can I... I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna open it on stream. But I want to. It's in my heart, freely. Yo! Oh, you did a great job. Those pinks, those purples. Hell yeah. Yo, I'm so proud of Once You Pope, You Just Don't Stop. I want to go back and bump up the golds a bit. Hell yeah. Do it. I've been debating repainting. Well, I've been repainting models, but I've also been debating repainting models for life. It never stops. So in high school, I heard this quote in art class that I, at the time, had feelings about. And I still have feelings about it. Because obviously I'm bringing it up 20 years later. Not quite 20, I'm not that old yet. But it was a piece of artwork is never finished, it's only abandoned. And like that, I fucking really agree with and really also disagree with. Because, like, I do think there are times when artwork is just done. But I also think there's a lot of time that artwork is done just because the artist is done. Not because the piece is done. And that goes for any and all mediums, not just the visual arts. I am stuttering, which is my favorite. But I'm also impressed by your non-metallics. Like, I appreciate when I cannot recognize that it is a non-metallic metal. My brain just goes like, yep, that's good painting. And I don't take the time to go, oh, that's non-metallic metal. Like, that's nice. That's a compliment. Compliment. That's made out of compost. One of my earlier minis, so I could definitely do better on the non-metallics. I've never non-metallic to metal. I actually went up on a big rant about non-metallic metals about this time last week. I want to say maybe it was Friday. I don't know. I did it sometime last week. Ugh, that's the worst. Support marks and mold lines post painting just hurt. Is past Freely just Freedly? You just add the D in there, it's Freedly. And future Freely would be Will Freely? Wheelie. What is the next thing I want to do? It's sing. D costs extra. Yeah, the skin is killer. And oh, God. The purple undertones, particularly particularly on the side boob, is where it's like most shown off. Just fucking stellar. Like, hey, that's like what real skin do. It's just fucking impressive. Purple's a good color. Purple needs to get utilized more frequently. Yeah, well, because it works well as a skin shadow. Because like, skin is like a warm color, but shadows are a cold color. So you split the diff and get a propel. I don't know if purple really counts as splitting a difference, but it made sense in my head. Wood. Needs... Come back. Propel. Oh, that's a free STL. Oh snap! I didn't even realize. Got the My Mini Factory open and everything, and just didn't grok it. Go ham, you horn dogs. There's a joke to be made about porking and going ham and something like that. But, I think that's about as close as I'm getting to it right now. Why is it horn dog? Why is it not horn other creature? That is a thing I have to Google now. Where does the term horn dog come from? I never thought about it until just this moment. I never questioned the provenance of that term. Dogs with horns are cool. I mean, yes, objectively true. Let's open the Google. Horn dog etymology. Oh. That's really disappointing. So it comes from horn, as in horny, and dog, as in like a disrespectful or aggressive man. So it literally just means a horny, disrespectful, aggressive man. That's really fucking... Oh, that sucks. That's not nearly as cool as what I was hoping. That's... I hate that. That could be so cool. Like, you know what's... Okay, no, this is not related to horniness, I think. But etymology that I absolutely love, infantry, like referring to soldiers, comes to English through French from Latin. But it's the same root as baby. Like infant and infantry have the same root word because infans means silent in Latin, and soldiers are supposed to be silent, like children who cannot speak yet. Well, babies can't speak, children can speak. So, yeah, that's infantry and infant are like the same word almost, but mean two wildly different things. So fucking cool. Yeah, etymology's good shit. Next thing I'm doing. Metal? Yeah, I guess everybody's got metal on them. Everybody's got metal. Everybody's got metal. Come on down to Big Pop's Chop Shop. We got metal for it. Everybody's got metal. I can give you a house. I have metal in my soul. Hell yeah. I have a little birdhouse in my soul, but I also have metal in my soul. But it's a birdhouse made of metal, I guess. Is where we're going there. Not to put too fine a point on it. What is happening with this item? Skulls. But too small to be real skulls, so they're gonna be metal. Make a metal birdhouse in your soul. I respect that a lot. I'd be fired if that were my job. Woof, my mouth no do good this again. Bim Bam, which is hard enough to say, honestly, will be near you in May. Hell yeah. I missed the last time they were in, well, near Baltimore. And I kind of want to go see him again. As I saw him in 2019. Yeah, I saw him in 2019. We saw, Wifey and I saw him on the 20 Frankenstein Teen Become the Monster tour. Oh man, that's a severed head. I just now realized. After I've painted all this other flesh. That's a severed head. You did too? Hell yeah. Wait, Freely, just to make sure, because it is a small enough world, you're not in Baltimore or around Baltimore, right? No, we talked about this. You're not in Baltimore. Okay, I feel better about that. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're in Wichita. Or Wyoming. Wyoming. It's definitely Wyoming, because that's how you spell Wyoming. Yes, yeah, we talked about this with Gen Con? maybe is whichever one happens in Chicago. Chicago-Rooney. I think that's Gen Con. I don't know, but we did talk about this. I remember talking about this quite firmly. Talking about it firmly? We didn't speak firmly on the topic. We were quite soft and genial with one another. We had a big argument about where you live, because that makes sense. Also, Beerland. There is a lot of beer in Wisconsin. Adepticon is near Chicago. I'm not sure where Gen Con is. Gen Con is in Indianapolis, I'm pretty sure. In Illinois. Yeah, okay, so we were talking about Adepticon and not Gen Con. Or other cons. Only pros, no cons. Oh, I just realized those are ribs. That's fucking cool. And Union Land? I mean, there's unions everywhere that there are beleaguered workers. Gen Con was originally in Cheeseland. Hence the Gen. That doesn't make sense to me, Clip. Can you explain that to me? What does Gen have to do with Wisconsin? Wisconsin? Yes, hello, I'm from Wisconsin. Wisconsin. I'm certain it's Wisconsin. Or maybe it's Michigan? Lake Geneva War Games Convention? Oh. Well, look at the clip, assuming I know about Lake Geneva. That's one of them Great Lakes, right? If it's so great, why don't I have the name memorized? As established earlier in chat, wish it was still here. I wish Games Day was still in Baltimore. I wish the capital of the American capital of Games Workshop was still in Maryland. I took a tour there back when I was a wee creature. It was a blast. I want it back. Like the one that got away, you know? It was there because Gary Gygax's early travel budget was basically nothing. Oh, is Gigam Gigam Gigaga Gigam Gigago Giga Gago Go Gaga Gig. It would make sense that he's from Gen Con. No, from Michigan. From Wisconsin. Oh, my nose is so itchy. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. I'm gonna turn the sound off. Wisconsin is what they call it when you have a piss kink. I have to stop making myself laugh because that's going to kill me. I also have to get a better sense of humor and not laugh at Wisconsin. Cool. So really, what are you still working on? What are they called? The Bad Kids, or what's your current paint project? Oh, where is the color that I want? It's there. Well, I guess I have your Instagram open, so I can just be a creep and find out that way. Still working on the Bad Kids, but currently working on some minis I want to give to people at Adepticon. Hell yeah. One of these years, I'm going to go to Adepticon. And then I'm probably going to be like, well, that was great. I'm done. I got a lot of guts I need to do guts on. For your one time, absolutely get the ticket with the swag bag. I didn't know there was a ticket with a swag bag, but suddenly, the swag bag's ridiculous in the best ways. I mean, Daddy loves a swag bag. Not normally a large crowds enjoyer, but being part of the mini painting community has been awesome, and I'm excited to meet new friends. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, I really don't like being in big crowds. I don't even like being in medium crowds. But being in crowds of people with similar interests, well, that's pretty cool. Got the second largest badge for the swag bag. The big boy badge was sold out quick. I mean, I figure. Like, if it's anything like Dragon Con sells out pretty much, like, reservations for like the Dragon Con hotels down in Atlanta sell out like during that year's Dragon Con for the next year. It's buck wild. Oops, that's metal and I didn't notice. Oops. Oh, you're making a mess, I said to myself. Oh, you got a bird on your head, too. Well, shucks. Gotta paint that bird. Nixie's got a feather on his hat too, but his feather's not a bird, it's just a feather. It's not a whole bird. Oh, and I didn't get that guy's leg either. Wow. I'm just missing parts on everybody. Well, to be fair, they're missing parts too. They're zombies. They're not gonna notice. People got bones. People got bones. People got bones. Dead people got bones. Living people definitely got bones. People got bones. There's so many bones. I don't even know what to tell you. There's no bones about it. We got bones. People. People. People got G-O-T bones. They got them. Those people, they do got those bones. Why is my brush so wet? I just want it to not have water and moisture all over it. Emphasis on the wrong syllable. Austin Powers jokes. I kind of really want to rewatch all the Austin Powers movies. But I'm also fairly confident that they've aged miserably. We have a kinship in the brain pan, which is really crap battle. It's really I would not be flattered by it if I were you. I would be offended. But aged like milk. Yeah, I bet. I mean, that's how Mike Myers has aged. So it makes sense that his films might have done the same. Oh, fucking shit, fuck. I really fucked up. We're out battle. You know what I bet has aged worse than Austin Powers, though? Not the Crab Rave. Crab Rave is eternal, baby. Dana Carvey's Master of Disguise. Probably just awful. In this, the year of our Dark Lords, 2023. What am I doing? Shit, what am I actually... Bones. Bones. Bones is what I'm doing. Bones is what I will do. Bones is what I continue to do. You can't stop the bones. And even if you wanted to stop the bones, you can't. I just said that. People got bones. There you go. I just can't believe I ever forget. It's that famous acronym, PGB. People got bones. You don't got bones? Well, I have some spares. Allow me to assist you. Oh no, that doesn't look like teeth. That looks like a bad mustache. Let's put some actual effort into it. I'd rather not. Hey, that's fair. All right, we can leave. We can have a no bones day. Also, rip, because I think that pug is no longer with us. I'm not really sure. The bones one. The bones pug. The bones, no bones. Sing like nobody's listening. Dance like you've got no bones. I want to keep my thicketti arms. Noodle, yes. Okay, that was dog's name. Thicketti. So is all pasta just thick pasta now? Thickatoni? Well, Thickatoni just sounds like someone's nickname. But Thickatoni, Thiccolini. Thicketti. Thickatoni. So this is in our crew, we've got Tony, we've got Thick Tony, and we've got Thickatoni. Big Deborah. I knew a dude in high school who went by Big Deborah. His real name was Joe, and he was very thin. Little Anthony. Little Anthony. Thickatoni. Hey, I'm walking here. You leave my Tony out of this. What is the next step in our battle plan? Is it metal? I think it's metal. I think it's make metal darker. Big Deborah. Tortellini Tony. Tony Pepperoni. If anybody is up to date on Dungeons and Daddies. Tortellini Tony, he's little. Oh. Pepperoni Tony. Tony Pepperoni. Sorry, Tony Pepperoni. It's a surprisingly complex character. And if you're not haven't listened to it, I suggest it. It's if you are appreciating the Mabimbams and the Dimension 20s, it is worth the listen. The second season is really off the rails and goofy, and it takes them a little bit to find their footing with it, but well, the first season's also really goofy, but they kind of, it's a little more well established what they're trying to do with it. But the second season is just buck wild. And once they figure out like what they're doing, it's great. Trying to catch up on NAD Pod. Not another D&D podcast. Have not listened to that yet, but have heard good things. Uh-oh. I got a yo. I solicited a yo. Put it on your list. Alright, shit. I'm gonna go find it on Spotify at this very moment and put it in my list. Because I am caught up. Nope, I can't spell. I'm caught up on all of my whatever it's called, podcasts. That's the one. So I could use a deep dive into like 300 hours of something. Alright, it is done. I do not think any character I'd make would survive a Brennan Lee Mulligan campaign, but what a way to go. I love Brennan Lee Mulligan. That man. He's I don't even know what to say. I love that guy. And you know what? This is the second time today that I'll say this, and I'll be angry about it. Because I'm just overwhelmed with emotion. But fucking Lou Wilson is so cute! Just to make that explicit and officially on the internet. It's so brutal. Crushing, fully, completely. Yo, Emily, yes. His laughter is infectious. But yeah, I also agree with Emily, because, yeah. I'm back, you may perceive. I am officially going to Vegas next month to see a following list. Sister, BattleBots, ATV. Those are all fucking dope as shit. Ratsky, good, congrats. Good congrats. Hey, I'm sorry that I was sick for your birthday party. It make me mad that I didn't get to go. But I wanted to. But was sick. But the next time that you're having a shindig, let me know. Oh, actually, yeah, I would bet. Ratsky, you do strike me as a Wasteland Weekend guy. For absolute. You don't know what it is? Oh, shit. I have a crush on the whole OG Dimension 20 cast. I mean, they are a bunch of cute nerds who are all very charismatic. Like, being funny is... Oh my god, Abria. Being funny is the most powerful... Period. The end of sentence. Being funny is the most powerful. I mean, that's how I got my wife, so... Ratsky, I'm sorry for not laugh them into bed. It works! If you want to score somebody out, way out of your league, you just be funny. Oh, shit. Did I? I did. Okay, cool. We're good. No, there's no way. I'll never know. And frankly, I don't need to know. I did that one thing. What's the next thing I need to do? These dudes are so not uniform that it's like they have so many one-off spot colors. I have no idea who's doing what. And it's wigging me out, man. A non-zero chance of Kelly Turnbull giving you a noogie. Clip, who's Kelly Turnbull? Am I about to Google somebody and then have a new crush, like, immediately? Because to be fair, giving me a noogie is, like, the quickest way to my heart. Google. Okay, I can get rid of horn dog etymology. That's out of here. Who's Kelly Turnbull? Kelly Turnbull is an actress? Is a what Kelly? Explain to me. Sela Squid. I know nothing about this human. Huh. They look like a badass, though. Wow. They certainly look like they can give me a noogie. But I'm okay with that. Looks cool as fuck, but also I would have to plan and build a new cosplay and get myself down there. Also, I'd want to take the tank, and driving that thing on a trailer all the way to the southwest would be both expensive and annoying. Yeah, probably. So you just move to the southwest. You just skip. Put out the middleman, whose name is Skip, and jump directly into living there. Oof, that's $2,000 is a lot of money to have a tank in a place, though. That hurts my bones. It hurts my bones. Those bones I got, that hurts them. It would be the only tank, though. Well, if glory is worth $2,000, then that's all that needs to be said. Frankly surprised you haven't read her comics given how thoroughly she inhabits your oeuvre. I have not. I don't know what comics she make. Manly guys doing manly things? Oh, I recognize this art style. Maybe I have read these, or some of these at least. I think I didn't... Oh, yeah, okay. Now that I'm clicking through and looking at things, I have absolutely seen some of these comics. And did not know that that's their provenance to just keep using that word. Because apparently that's the word of the day. Oh, that's a thing I need to program. I need to program a word of the day for stream. So that, like, if I say the word of the day, then I have to, like, give away a gift sub or something.
Please send me your bones today.
Adam!
I am at 0M just resubscribed for 14 months.
Holy moly, 14? Oh, Chaos Lord, your timing is fantastic. This is pretty emblematic of what happens here. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight, bud? And this applies to Adam or to Chaos Lord, because we do love a Chaos Lord. I've only been playing Word Bearers for 17 years, so... Adam, you're in chat now, so I can say this, and you'll hear me. I saw the picture that you referenced yesterday with the grimacing children and, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. It is a really fucking dystopic photo. It's miserable. Those kids look like they know they're gonna die. It sucks. But also, yikes, dude. Did those chips fucking tear you up that badly? Or are you, like, sick? Either way, I'm sorry to hear it. It is a miserable photo, but it's also misinformation. I mean, I still don't care about that part. Might be the stomach bug Jeb had. Jeb! Jeb-baba! My nephew. Jeb. Ooh, you're gonna love my new son, Jebri. Alright, what's the next step in evolution? Leather. In Jevolution. How offended will you be if I just turn your kid into a fucking meme? Hello, thank you for giving me your bones. There's nothing I love more than getting bones. Bones are the world to me. I also that. I do love getting boned. Significantly fucked. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, because otherwise it's just edging. I did not relay that particular anecdote. So she has no idea what you're talking about. 1:13 in the morning. Well, I hope that you're awake voluntarily and not involuntarily. I wasn't aware I was part of a polycule. Very early good time zone. How would you, Chaos Lord, how would you rate your time zone on a scale of 1 to 10? Oh, in the UK. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Wait, is it really? Oh, yeah, I can do math. Yes, for sure. Oh, good time zone like good morning. No, I want Chaos Lord to rate his time zone, or their time zone, rather. How do you feel about the time zone that you currently inhabit? If you could swap it with another time zone, which one would it be and why? Meat. There it is. I think it's okay, and probably Florida or Astrakhan for the water. Is daylight savings done for good? Because that would make me most happy. I don't know, but it would be dope. As far as I know, it hasn't been fully ratified, rarefied, rectified, agreed upon. But I would love for it to be, because I fucking hate daylight savings. We should be like the rest of the adult world. Also, Chaos Lord, I cannot imagine wanting to be in Florida. I absolutely respect you, but, oh god. Oh! I should have caught that. That makes much more sense. I was just in Florida twice. I know, and I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to be in Florida even the once. The only good thing about Florida is alligators. If we could get alligators outside of Florida, if we could export those fuckers, oh, what a wonderful world this would be. Oh, Australia. Hey, no worries, mate. I didn't mean to just throw a Australian stereotype at you, but my brain allowed me to do it, so it happened. Could definitely use gators in the UK. Hell yeah. I mean, honestly, the whole world needs more gators. If there's one animal that I could... that I feel like we should just have worldwide, gators. The other one would be bats, but I'm pretty sure bats are already worldwide. Aside from Antarctica. But, you know, and penguins. Penguins, also great. What about it's stuttering. What about penguins and gators together for the first time, riding in harmony? Oh, Eloquence. Ooh, now we're talking. That's a good fantasy creature right there. Oh, the bird. I keep forgetting about this bird. An army of penguin cavalry on gators. Now we're talking. What kind of penguins, though? Like, are we talking like puffins? Or are we talking like emperor penguins? Because I love the idea of penguins that are almost as big as the alligators that they're riding. And having that be your cavalry force. Oh, shit. No, let's do that while I'm thinking. While I'm having a good, strong brain. Let's give him his hair. All the penguin, but the little ones with the colored eyelashes? Oh, yeah. I do not know what those are called, but I know which ones you're talking about. Antarctic backs would be adorable, terrifying, or both. But I can't imagine an Antarctic bat would survive very well. Because it would have to be, it probably would eat bugs, right? Because bats generally either eat bugs or fruits. But there ain't neither of those. So it would either have to be a hunter a la polar bear. Breath of the Wild has icy bats. Are geese technically bats? I always thought geese were like monster. Would end up becoming a frostworm. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Geese are very batty. They're very batty, but I always thought they were like monsters. Dude, I'm sorry for my stuttering tonight, y'all. Antarctic bats can chortle penguins like everything else down there. Oh, I mean, yeah, all right. So then they'd have to be big, or they'd have to operate in swarms. Just imagine being swarmed by bats that just, like, deflesh their prey. Like piranhas. Like, cute flying piranhas. Actually, that sounds really dope. I want to sign up for this. How do I get there? Bats the size of polar bears? Now we're talking. Yeah, bats the size of the largest land mammal? Why not? Let's go. In my D&D homebrew, I have bat people that are about that big, because I needed to have bat people in my setting. And they're the best. Why is the shaker ball not shaking? It's not shaking until I can hear the shaker ball, so where is it? There it is. I can hear the shaker ball now. Stuff is way too goopy and hard to mix. Those sound like total dude in a suit Muppets. I mean, yeah. They're called Chibalons. They eat fruit and blood. Show me the bar. Show me bar. And they're cool. They're like giant fruit bat people, except they also drink blood. And they used to live underneath the ancient solar pyramid. But now they live in the jungle plane because Don Cheadlin. Don. Yes. Why didn't I think of that? Don Cheadle is now their leader. He offers to make you sangria, don't take him up on it. No, it's great sangria. Oh man, I can't remember what I decided their liquor was though. They have a fancy liquor, all their own, and I can't remember what it was. If you could bring one 40k faction, what would it be and why? I mean, So I have a practical, smart adult answer. And then I have the answer that's in my heart. And my practical, smart adult answer is, what? None of them! Not a single one! I would not want a 40k faction to be real. Are you kidding me? They're the worst. That is the worst idea. But in my heart, the answer's chaos, baby. The answer's chaos. I want to be a chaos cultist. sign me up. Get me some sorcerer powers. Get me possessed. Let's go. Let's go. I'm tired of waiting. That's my hot take on that. Is no and or chaos. And conveniently, as long as you have a weird enough lifestyle, you can already worship the chaos gods in real life. There you go. Fucking clip got me there right. Same time. I'm already a chaos magician. Yeah, like if you have a weird enough lifestyle, you can already just worship the chaos gods IRL. Which chaos god would you worship, or would you be undivided? I would worship Slanesh with a lean towards Tzeentch here and there that would probably eventually get me excommunicated. It's all about having a good time and learning things. And if I can have a good time learning things, or if I can learn how to have a good time, sign me up. Also, like, Revolution. Like, I really like the take that Tzeentch is like a god of like revolutionaries and stuff like that. Blood for the Blood God, corn all the way. Totally understandable. I mean, in fairness, I am practically undivided. I have a lot of all four Chaos Gods. So I've been playing Word Bearers / Demons for 17 years at this point. So, but Tzeentch colors, ooh, honestly, that would be great. Give me blue and gold word bearers. Not word bearers, world eaters. Give me blue and gold men. Give me men. Make them blue and gold. I wish I could brain gooder. So like today, almost all our customers' banks emailed them to say they were not collapsing. And it made them hella nervous, and they had to let me know. That's uncomfortable. And like I get where they're coming from. If my bank emailed me and was like, hey, just for the record, I'm definitely not collapsing, I would be like, well, I guess I need a new bank. But also, I don't see why you have to be involved in that. Beyond the fact that customers just like to talk. Because humans like to talk. Says the human who's talking to other humans at the moment. As a career. Which is wild, by the way, y'all. Thank you for making it possible for me to do this. Not just for fun, but for real. This is dope. And I appreciate the experience, because it's literally not possible without y'all. And I still need to get that. Technically, we're the folks providing their email service, so I guess it falls under the usual, is this a scam? Gotcha. To which you say yes. All those banks are a scam. Buy gold. I mean, stream for a living is what I am working towards. At the beginning of the year, I left my job because I wanted to try doing art and streaming for a living. I figured money's imaginary and we're all going to be bartering in a decade. I mean, basically that. I realized that, like, even though I was doing the job that I've had the most fun doing and enjoyed the most, I realized it just did not bring me the same amount of joy as, like, painting does. So I figured I would bite the bullet and just try painting full time and streaming it and all that, because I feel like as of now you really can't get out of doing, you know, all those together. But I enjoy streaming, so I don't know how to do business either. I am winging it. I am fully winging it. I'm lucky enough to have a wife who makes big girl money, quote her, and a little bit of money in the bank, and I'm just seeing if it works, and if it doesn't work, then I'm going to put my nose back to the grindstone and, you know, do the 9 to 5 again. But if it does work, then I'm going to be a happy artist until society collapses, and then I'm going to be a happy artist in a collapsed society. But yeah, that's certainly where I'm at. So this is my only source of income. Is it enough to live off of? Not yet, but we're getting there. But, you know, every little bit means a lot. What is the thing I need to do right now? I just did. I have stickers. I don't have other merch yet, but I do have stickers. I have half a meat machine. I'm halfway to a meat machine, which is a new computer to stream better with. So I got these bad boys. That's all I've got at the moment, but I'm expanding. I'm looking into stuff. I'm moving upwards and onwards. Yeah, Clip. I need to. I have your address. I need to actually send it out. I need to get my shit together and like find that list and get everybody's address on that list and then send everybody stickers. It's surprisingly difficult to actually find the list of people who are subbed to you through Twitch. I finally got the mini from Drew. You're fine. Well, and I haven't printed. I haven't printed. Never will I printist. There's no way you can convince me printing is worth my time. But I also haven't promised months ago to get that to you. This is a new thing as of like last week. So cool. This is not helpful information that I exported from Twitch. Love that. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to stop worrying about that. I should put that in my to-do list for tomorrow, though. What's the next step? Don't know. Oh, Bones. Bones! Of course it's Bones!
Please send me your bones today.
Falling freely.
Oh, the timing! Oh, Freely, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You're a fucking sweetheart. And in case I haven't done it yet, shout out. Obviously a wonderful person, but also fantastical mini painter. In case y'all didn't click any of the links in Discord, you should have. Part 1. Part 2. Yep, that's it. That's the whole one. Just do it. And then click the link there and provide a follow. Good people should get rewarded, damn it. Of course. Cannot believe that I did not do it, I don't know, 2 hours ago when you first showed up, but I'm good at things. What did I just... Bones. That's what I'm doing. Bones. We just established this. Playing art. Yeah, I mean, I could fix my... I could fix my... whatever it's called. My art supplies for sure. Commands. The word I'm looking for is command. I could fix my commands. I mean, art is just playing in the prettiest way. You know? Needed erasers are like the ultimate fidget stuff. No, ultimate fidget stuff are the fidget toys that my wife's job provided just recently that are just like, I don't know what you call them. They're like 6, 8 little plastic blocks that are like screwed together and they like fold and unfold. Like, oh my god, they're the best. I have no idea what you call them, but I love them. Oh, I gotta do the severed heads bone parts. Oh, meat parts. Yeah, like geometric puzzly doodads, yeah. They do, they dad, they puzzle. It is the single greatest fidget toy that I have ever encountered. It's the one that has best held my attention. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Well, not even held my attention, but like held my... Oh, it's not even that. It's not even one of them. It's I should honestly just go get it so that I can explain it that way instead of doing it difficult like. Jester's Motley would really zing with like stripes or polka dots. It probably would. And by probably, I mean it definitely would. I don't know if I want to put that much effort into a 1 of 40 zombie. You know? I think I'm just gonna not do patterns and just let them ride. But you are 100% right. And I'm probably gonna think about that and think about that and think about that until I lose it and I have to do it. Death is the ultimate punchline. Life is a joke and death is the punchline. To quote, what's his name? Amigo the Devil. Okay, bones. Next level complete. Skin Man. Skin Man, feed me. So, whenever I watch back streams to make clips of them, particularly the spooky streams, but also if I remember, if I do my job right and I remember when something funny got said, I go back and visit it. There you go. But whenever I watch those, whenever I rewatch my VODs, basically, I watch them at double speed because it gets the point across, and you know, there you go. I watch them at double speed because I ain't got the time to watch all of my streams a second time after I've already streamed them myself. But when I watch them at double speed, this particular song that's playing right now is always like so fucking funny to listen to because it's just. And there you go. That's my great story. I guess metal? I guess metal. I guess metal? And then you found $5. I love finding $5. This is not the paintbrush I want. But for real though, like finding money in a article of clothing, like in a jacket that you forgot you put money in, God, that feels good. We wear scrubs at work and I found a 20 in a pocket once. Hell yeah. 20 is a good amount of money to find. It's like just enough that you can actually like kind of treat yourself with it. Versus like, oh, I found a dollar. I guess I'm covered for parking at some point. For a second there, I thought you were a morgue worker and a client left you a tip from beyond the veil. That makes me want to, like, make sure that my body specifically has weird accoutrement when I die. Yeah. Just like always have a note in your wallet that says put this back. I see you. Put this back. Just modern ways of paying the ferryman's toll. Yeah. I used to make sure I always had 2 pennies on me for exactly that reason. And then I stopped because I realized always having 2 pennies on you is inconvenient as fuck. And I don't mind if I don't get to cross the river. I just feel a shiver and find a really old bill. Oh, that's just old Bill. That's just old Bill Waterston. He's here all the time. He shouldn't be in your pocket. I don't know why he's there. But don't worry about him. Good old Bill. Wait, what? Okay, cool. We're good. My computer has a first name. No, it doesn't. Wild Bill. Good old Wild Bill. I'm like disappointed by the lack of Bills I've known in my life. Like I feel like I should have known more Bills than I do. Old Bill and Tony Pepperoni. Who else is in the party? No. Yeah, Tony Pepperoni. Well, also, Thicker Tony. Thicker Tony. Fettuccine Thick Fredo. Thick Eddie. Not that far from Capitol Hill. I'm just a Bill. Yeah, I'm only a Bill. But no, it's only like 45 minutes or something. Well, assuming the traffic's not awful, assuming I'm using public transit, which is iffy because in America we don't do public transit. Those cartoons freaked you out as a kid? Oh god, what were they called? Schoolhouse Rock, right? I can definitely see how they'd be freaky. Something about the style. Well, yeah, because it's like a really like sketchy, inconsistent. It's itchy. DC has sort of tolerable public transit. Yeah, well, DC is fucking streets ahead of Baltimore. But the metro is very, very stanky. Stanky but functional. I will take stanky but functional over nice and doesn't work. DC has way more money than Baltimore. Well, yeah. Stanky butt functional is the party wizard. Stanky butt functional is a fucking spore druid. I am putting that out there. If I'm going to Smithsonian, I'll usually park in Silver Spring and take the metro to the National Mall. Just about every time I've ever been to DC as an adult who had to ferry themselves around, that's what I would do. I mean, honestly, all parking should be free, but I don't know, capitalism. Acronyms. Isn't that a town in Ohio? Acronym? I'm so tired of using the word stanky broke me with laughter. It's a fantastic word. Don't forget to rub some stank on it. Stanky butt functional also. Stanky butt functional also feels like the name of like a wizened old jazz musician. You know, back in the day, we were touring with Stanky butt functional. That man could play piano. I need to figure out how to get Snaky Butt functional into my D&D game, because that's perfection. Metals. What time is it? It is time. Oh, okay. So I normally stop streaming at 10. I'm at a very comfortable stopping point. Predict my next sentence. I don't think you need to work that hard. I know. Renegade Bard, Poet Laureate of a country nobody goes to. But I am streaming every single day this week, so I'm making up for it. I'm taking 10 minutes off here so we can add 10 minutes everywhere else. I don't think that that's how that math works out, but, you know. I keep forgetting this 20 is here. Ever since I pulled it out from the paint that I didn't know it was in. What the fuck? Alright. Who has Raidering suggestionings? And if you don't have those, then that's fine too. Let's put this up here. Beautiful. Tara from Tara, hell yeah. Tara is great. That makes it easy. We're gonna raid Tara. Let's go. What is there to say? What is there to do? What is there to think? What kind of programming notes do I have? Tomorrow, I'm gonna be prepping D&D around noon Eastern time. Wednesday, I'm going to be playing Layers of Fear 2 and screaming and pooping my pants with fear because I don't like mannequins or being chased, and that's most of what that game is. Thursday, I'll be painting 40K, I think. And no, Thursday I'm painting this beautiful son of a gun. No, maybe that's Friday? I don't know. I have a schedule. I wrote it down so I don't have to remember it. But I'm painting this guy. I think this is Friday. Yeah, Thursday's Warhammer, Friday's this, and then Saturday is more spooky streams. Yeah, this is from Foxbite. Check the logo. Boom. They are makers of very cool items like this mimic chest and this miniature handle holder, which I didn't actually use this evening because I have other minis already blue tacked to all the toppers, so I'll be using this, but I did use them for the zombies. But yeah, I'm really excited to paint this. I have to decide, like, I know I want to paint the eyes and the teeth, but like, I don't know if I want to paint the metallic parts or like the edging to look like metallic, or if I want to just keep it all wood. I don't know. I haven't decided. And I might go nuts on the inside and paint it like meaty. Because, like, why not? Freely. That's worth. Okay, no, that's worthy of this. I can't believe it's only 21. Point is, we'll be back all so much. Find me on my socials, which you all already have, but I'm doing this. I'm training for the Olympics. It's legal, baby. It is legal. That's true. That's what I got. Let's go raid Terra, and then I'm gonna sing the song that ends the world after that. But like, we'll raid first. myself. No, horny police. ACAB includes horny police. If Claire was here, Faye would add that in, but I'm saying it on their behalf. ACAB includes horny police. Prison abolition means no horny jail. Where is the things I do? There it is. Alright, now if I can just make sure I know how to spell. Fucking exactly. What a good gift. Alright, good night, everybody. Thank you for your wonderful times. Thank you for your love and adoration and good chats. Thank you for making this just the most fucking fun. All the time, every time. And, be good or don't get caught. Either one.
Great target. So I will check and see who's on a Momio. Yeah. It's a good justification, to be honest. I just get in my head a lot and get imposter syndrome real bad, and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm not even that good. You know, the demons. This is Anka, and she's gonna have like hypno patterns in her eyes. Hello, Holy Fireman. Caught me just as I was about to raid out, but I will stick around for a few minutes longer. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. My name is Tara from Terra. I am a regular human from Earth. Definitely not 3 goblins in a trench coat. How was your stream? How was your stream? What were you doing? Tell us all about it. Hey, Falling Freely, I didn't even see you sneak in. What is up? I'm working on Anka now, but here's something I worked on earlier today. Little slime boy. Little slimy mimey. Professor. Oh, yay, Q. I cannot say that name, but welcome in.
We are Legion.